Good morning and thanks for tuning in. This is Holly live from Kalkine Studios in Sydney and you're watching the early trades. This is our market open report. Now today the S&P ASX 200 is up, gaining 1.03% after setting a new 20-day low. The top performing stocks in this index include Sandfire Resources, which is up 12.69%, and AMP as well, up 8.29%. Over the past 5 days, the index has lost 3.38% and 3.84% over the past 52 weeks. And looking at some of the stocks making a buzz today in the opening session, Fortescue Metals has released their quarterly report and highlighted that the total recordable injury frequency rate of 1.8 for the 12 months to March 31 is an 18% improvement on the 2.2 recorded earlier. The company's iron ore shipments of 46.5 million tonnes for the third quarter are 10% higher than the previous year, contributing to record shipments for the 9 months ending March 31 of 139.5 tonnes. And the company's net debt of $2.4 billion following the payment of the interim dividend of $2 billion and capital expenditure of $830 million in the quarter as well. And meanwhile, Coles Group highlighted their quarterly report that the third quarter group gross retail sales of $9.3 billion increased by 9.3%, or 3.9% rather, and group sales revenue as well at $9.1 billion increased by 3.6%. Supermarket sales revenue of $8 billion increased by 3.9%, and sales were elevated in the early part of January as the Omicron variant spread through the community. These sales were also impacted by the floods in New South Wales and Queensland, with supply chain challenges impacting availability and sales. Now also in the news, the ACCC has outlined preliminary competition concerns with THL's proposed acquisition of Apollo in a statement of issues published today. THL and Apollo are tourism companies headquartered in New Zealand and Australia as well. Both businesses are involved in the rental, sale and manufacture of recreational vehicles, including motorhomes and camper vans. The acquisition of Apollo will remove THL's closest and largest competitor for motorized RV rentals in Australia. Market feedback indicates that THL and Apollo are by far the two largest suppliers in this market. And in other news, Adore Beauty has delivered a strong third quarterly result in the opening environment, with revenue growth of 9% on PCP to $42.7 million. Over the past 2 years, revenue has grown strongly by 26%, driven by increasing contribution of valuable returning customers. These active customers increased 7% of the PCP to 880,000, even with cycling new customer growth of 89% in the prior period. Customer retention remains strong, with returning customer growth of 47% on PCP and a 2-year CAGR of 54%. And then Satire's founder and CEO Dean Mintz commented that their business continues to grow very strongly through the third quarter, driven by increased site traffic, substantially higher active customer numbers and repeat purchases, which represent more than 50% of gross revenues in the quarter. He added that the company has been driven by improving marketing efficiency and conversion as the company exits the quarter, leveraging the proprietary storefront software and new mobile applications. And that is a wrap for now on the early trades, but tune in next time only on Kalkine TV.